Hello once again, welcome back to the Dog Growl Show, where we talk about things that we don't even care about. Before I start this video off, I'd like to say a quick thank you to all the fans who liked and subscribed to my channel. We got like a bonus 20 subs or something. Thanks for the support on that. Today we'll be talking about a few interesting subjects, so I hope you stick around to listen to them all. I've been having technical difficulties right now, so we won't have Growl gameplay, but where we will be losing some, we will be gaining some in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 gameplays. So stay tuned to watch that too. Okay, so we have new findings from Logitech, which makes computer devices and other accessories for computers. This is what the company had to say. Last year's study by Logitech, the computer accessory and remote controls manufacturer, revealed that there is nearly 50% chance that you lose your remote control in couches between the cushions. Meanwhile, 4% of lost remotes are found in fridges or freezers, and 2% turn up somewhere outdoors or in the car. My question is, who even cares about these things? Like, no one's gonna actually go out of their way to find new findings about your new remote controller that you just found for your TV. I think they should be more focusing on actually tracking those things, because once you do lose them, they can be hard to find at times. Okay, now on to the next subject. I'd like to talk about a little bit of Growl. Okay, first of all, we know how it works. A bunch of baby little kids run the little game and everything. But what I think should really go down is that Growl members or Growl players should have a chance to vote a mayor. That would make the game way more appealing. Number one, who wouldn't want to run to be a mayor for the whole town of Growl? And then, like, the mayors could manage the town, new stuff that should be added to the game, that people actually get to vote for. Because some of these things they add, like, no one even wanted the mall, and no one even goes to the mall anymore. I'm sorry to say this, but no one even cares about the mall. And admin should realize that by now. And if they had a mayor, they would have a bunch of people voting about who they want, and campaigns and stuff. The game would just be way more interesting. Okay, so you think that story's crazy? Wait till you hear this one. I was out of town this past few weekends, visiting some friends down south, and while I was down there, I decided to go look on the internet, see what they had for sale, and things like that. Anyways, I stumbled on this crazy ad. The title is, "I undervalue just how much you meant to me." I'll read it out for you. And I will also post a link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. He goes on to say, "I was having a fine afternoon downtown, eating a Subway sandwich with the freshest chicken I have ever seen of what could be considered a fast food restaurant. Little did I know that my entire world would be flipped upside down. Suddenly realizing the time, noticing it was 4 minutes late to catch the 6:45 bus, I flew to my feet, dropping a roughly 3-inch piece of chicken. As my mind was still overwhelmed with the fact that I might have to wait an extra 15 minutes if I missed this bus, I bolted to the bus and found comfort at a window seat, only to meet the hypothetic eyes of this wonderful tasting chicken, lying awkwardly at a place on the hot bus depot pavement. I yelled at the bus driver to stop the bus and tried to explain that I had made a huge mistake, but was only met with the gaze of a man who, I could instantly tell, thought I was crazy. He didn't understand and forced me to watch the best piece of chicken I had ever tasted slowly slip further and further away from my grasp." He also says, "Well, that's my story, folks, and now I'm just praying to God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit that somebody picked up this piece of chicken before those vulturous seagulls could get their filthy beaks on it. Long shot, but if you have my 3-inch Subway piece of chicken, please return it. My gratitude would outweigh any reward that I could ever offer." And he goes on to say thank you. Okay, number one, this guy's crazy to believe that someone's gonna actually return a 6-inch piece of chicken. No one does that. Number two is, the chicken's probably already molded. This guy's definitely crazy to believe that someone's gonna give him this. Number two, if there's a chicken on a bench, people are just gonna throw it in the garbage. And why would you even want a moldy chicken back? Just because you're in love with this chicken? Like, that's just crazy. There's one thing I really recommend for this guy. He needs to go to like a psychiatrist or whatever, how they call those guys. Something that helps you read your emotions and stuff. And needs to talk to one and figure out why does he have this crazy chicken obsession. And get that solved with, because this sounds just not normal or even remotely right about that. Okay, I don't know about you, but school has started here where I live. And I'd just like to say that, well, it's actually the 3rd week of school so far. But I'd just like to say that I hope you guys enjoy school. Well, you can't really enjoy school, but I hope you guys have a good time at school. Hope you're not stuck with any garbage teachers and things like that. I know how hard it can be in high school, or even middle school. Middle school's pretty hard on a kid. I don't know about you, but this year I got some pretty awesome teachers, like some of the best teachers in the school. We got our awesome English teacher. We have an awesome mechanics teacher. He's like the best. And, well, I also have another teacher, which isn't the worst. She's my math teacher. I personally don't enjoy math, but hey, math is not that bad with her around. Number 2 is, like, this year we have had some new changes in the school and stuff, and they decided to add this new rule, which I think is personally really dumb, and many other people in my school agree with me, that we should be allowed to wear hats in school. And they've ultimately ended that rule. Okay, back when I was in grade 10, we were allowed to wear hats, and now they tell us we can't wear hats anymore. I think that's pretty pathetic. The worst part about it is, the other day, me and my buddy were just walking around the hallway and stuff, and I was wearing my hat because I kind of got used to wearing my hat, right? Well, the worst teacher of the whole school, I can't name any names, but she comes around the corner, and she tells me to take my hat off, right? So I was like, okay. I take my hat off. And then my friend was like, we were talking about something, and he just says, I don't care. And I guess she must have heard it. She looked at me and she says, what do you mean I don't care? So I was like, what? I didn't say I don't care. And my buddy's like, I said that. I was talking about something else. And she's like, oh, okay. I thought you said you don't care that you have to take your hat off. And I just looked at her and gave her a face. And as she was walking away, I said, false accusation is a crime and that you could actually go to jail for it. And she must have heard what I said, and she was just angry about it. It was kind of funny. Anyways, back to the main point is I thank you a lot for all the subscribers that I got recently. We got like a bonus 20 subs like I said earlier. That's very much appreciated. Thank you very much all these guys out there subscribing to my channel. I'd like to say a quick shout out to Flames for his gameplays of Battlefield 4. His link will be in the description of this video, just as the other links will be. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comments. If you enjoyed the Battlefield gameplay and wish to see more of it, please give this a like and comment below about other subjects that we could add to the next videos. Hopefully I can get my screen recorder fixed in time to get some more iOS gameplay. In the meantime, love you guys. See you guys later.